TikTok just dropped a new e-boy, and he's on a generational run. I guess you could call him the final boss of F-boys. Over the past few years, there have been many F-boys to populate TikTok. Then it seemed like a cold, hard winter killed most of them off. But unfortunately for some of you out there, this meant that some would come back stronger. Max for Cracks is an amalgamation of the best F-boys on TikTok. Today, we're gonna try and decode some of the riz from this legend. The absolute game that he drops on his viewers can't be calculated. He's birthing a new wave of F-boys. And if we fail to find his lesson, we'll be swept up in the tide of double Prada chokers and cigarettes. Let's learn more. Something he's heard hundreds of times. Am I in enemy territory? Yes, you are. So none of us have had an original experience. This movement might be deeper than we think. It seems this style of F-boy is shrouded in affection, which is probably just a guise for gain. I find guys that have higher empathy tend to do better with the ladies. All right, that last one was unethical at best. How does he know all these secrets? E.g., that's a good point. I'm taking notes on the last one. 10 years from now, what is game gonna be? Are we putting viruses on their in-house robots? Hey, I'm just saying. But one thing we have to realize is when you're at this level of game, when you're this optimized for Riz, you're gonna be facing a lot of competition.
Perfect.
The girl's blank stare at the end. Oh my gosh. I don't know if those bangs are too short, but regardless, the competition is there. I have a small beanie BF, and we have in fact encountered another man with a smaller beanie at a social event. How short are the beanies gonna get is my question. The dominance hierarchy in society is becoming so sophisticated and evolved that explaining this to someone in the 1800s would be abysmal. The remarkable thing is if he runs out of ladies, he has a surefire way to get them back. Let's find out how. Game is game. New method unlocked. I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, this is not gonna work. Well, Sierra, this would 10,000% work on me. If these TikToks are like Chinese to you, they're not making any sense. We need to evolve. We need to become better. Now, to be honest, I don't know if you're attracting the wrong types of girls by blasting Brat. I'm sorry. Maybe the right ones for you. Maybe I didn't save it, but the crazy thing is when you get to this level, girls start to doubt your faithfulness. Let's look at a typical situation. Angie said, she's so real for this. So true. I don't know if anyone's ever swallowed an AirTag. I'm sure people put them on their partner's clothes, you know, maybe throw it in their backpack. Need someone this crazy though. Well, maybe Brat would be an appropriate song to blast. I can't lie, Max has some fire fits. And he did this smart business move. He's starting to sell accessories. In fact, he's getting a lot of comments about how fire his fit is. I mean, just check out his fits. Love bombs so hard and discovers human connection. Due to so agonizingly hipster, can't help but respect it. I mean, the amount of times you'd have to read The Prince by Machiavellian in order to get that chess-like scenario in your mind, to be like love bombing on purpose, make her feel this way versus that way. Like this Pavlov dog situation seems to be working out. I mean, maybe this situation's for the best. If you classically condition yourself to like someone, let's hope it was the right person, you know? The caption is, unfortunately, now I'm headed towards a happy relationship. Avoidant attachment style, perhaps. One thing you can't hate on Max for is how self-aware some of his content is. For instance, I mean, if the subconscious speaks, what are you gonna say? You know what I mean? Hard to fake a dream. Unless, of course, wasn't some lucid dream and he's just a masochist. How many times have you guys woken up from a dream and you're like, I need to change? It's just rage bait, bro. Probably is. I had a dream we were happy together and woke up sick, for real. Do we always want things that are bad for us? What is the relationship equivalent of eating 5 pounds of ice cream? One way or another, we all do it. One thing I love about this guy is the self-awareness, as I mentioned before. So she doesn't know I'm ran through. That's crazy. I mean, the amount of dates you need to be on to get astrology lore when you're not looking for it, I mean, whoa. That's a lot. I mean, you're probably dating alt girls. In their defense, it is important to them, you know? So you might hear it more than if you were dating people in Kansas City or somewhere else, but when she's misreading your chart, but you can't say anything. Oh my gosh. The life experience you need to have in order to get that insight, wow. I never listened to it anyway, so technically it all still is new information. Sounds about right, PJ. Just like in Dumb and Dumber, it's like, oh man, I feel so bad that you broke up with your girlfriend. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I don't know. She said something about me not listening. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. Oh man. Regardless of this astrology knowledge, Max does have some dangerous advice. Be warned.
Here's some quick investment advice in case any of you guys care. What I'm gonna do is purchase this 1 pound bag of crystals from jeffbezos.com. You're gonna wanna pop one of these Johnnies on your bedside table, leave it there until you have a potential overnight guest. Then when you do have an overnight guest, you take this off your nightstand, you give it to her, you say, I want you to have this. I find your energy to be really calming. She'll take it, she'll think about it for the next month. Then you just go back in here, replace that, John. The whole bag, $9. Call me for more financial advice.
That is unreal. Morgan said, this is why I left LA. Elite work, Silver Lake King. Diabolical work. Guys, this is another level. I think you need to score at least an 80 on the Dark Triad test under Machiavellianism in order to pull this off. But if you buy it in bulk, you'll probably save money, okay? Unreal. Guys, I do not advise you manipulating the crap out of people. I'm sure this is sarcastic, but the reason it hits is because I think for Max, for some of us, this is true. If you enjoyed this video, join the family, subscribe, check out one of these other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.